Hey scholars, it's Mrs. Jasnica, and we're back with another Draw With Me challenge. This week, we're going to be doing a border of holiday lights. This project can be for anyone between kindergarten and 6th grade. What you'll need for this project is a paper, a pencil, and something to color with like markers, crayons, or colored pencils. All right. Let's go back to the art room. All right, kindergarten through 6th grade, we are going to be doing a string of holiday lights. Now, normally we do lessons that are kindergarten through 2nd grade or 3rd through 6th grade, but this is an assignment that we can all do. It's a really, really good assignment for decorating cards or making a border on a picture that you're already doing. So we're going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to be working in Sharpie. You guys should be working in a pencil in case you make a mistake. Right now, I have my paper horizontal. For this lesson, you can do it either way. So it doesn't matter if you put your paper like this or like this. I'm going to be doing it horizontal, and I'm going to be starting on the left-hand side. Now, the really cool thing about this lesson is that when we make the string of lights, you can choose how you want the string of lights to look. So if you want it to wiggle a lot or curl around a lot, any of those ways will be fine for this assignment. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start my string of lights down here. And the first thing we're going to do is the actual cord. So I'm going to go from here and I'm just going to make a wiggly line going up until right around here. We don't want to go all the way to the edge of the paper. Notice how I left space down here and I left space there. The reason why is because we're going to use this as a border going all the way around the picture. So now that we're up here on the left top corner, we're going to curve our line and we're going to keep going until we get over here. Now, if you want to, when you are going across the paper, you can choose to make a loop and go back up. You don't have to do this. You can keep just doing a wavy line, but it does look kind of cool. Let's continue. I like to pick up my marker once in a while. We're now at the other end of the paper. Again, I'm leaving some space over here at the edge. And now we're going to be doing this side. Once again, you can do any sort of wavy line. I'm going to be going down and doing a couple of little waves until I hit the bottom. Now that I have a little bit of space here, I'm going to turn my line and go back the way I came. But I'm going to stop before I get over here. So I'm turning my line. I'm going to make another loop and I'm going to stop over here. Now, if you want to connect the lines to make it a border, you can. I will show you something else you can do if you're in 3rd through 6th grade. So right now, we have a border that just looks like a line. And actually, it looks kind of cool the way it is. But we are going to add the lights to it. So the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to be making oval shapes for the lights. So to do that, we are going to start right over here. So on the line where we started on, and we're starting toward this way. I'm going to make a sideways oval like so. And then I'm going to put 2 lines connecting it back to the cord. So here's my little light. And here's the 2 lights connecting it. Now I'm going to do that again over here somewhere. Now you don't want them to be too close together. But if the line is going a little bit to the side, it's okay if your bulb is not straight. So I'm going to put my other oval right over here. Now I accidentally made this oval too big, but I can't erase because I'm using Sharpie. Now that I have another oval over here, I'm going to put 2 lines going toward my cord. Look at me rhyming. Now we're going to be doing this all the way up. I'm gonna do alternating lights, so one to the right, one to the left, one to the right, one to the left. But if you want to make them all on the inside, that's okay. If you want to make 2 on the inside and 1 on the left side and so on, that's fine too. So I'm going to continue. And if I make a mistake, that's okay, because in art we work with our mistakes. So here's my oval. And now I'm going to make 2 lines connecting it to my cord. Let's do that again. Now we're on this side. We're making an oval shape and then 2 lines connecting it. And we're going to continue doing this all the way around. And while I'm doing it, you're doing it as well. Let's keep going. Here's an oval, 2 lines, oval, 2 lines. These are really long lines. I made that too far. We're gonna make an oval over here and 2 lines. Again, I'm making these super far. I should probably make them closer. Oval, 2 lines, oval, 2 lines, and we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna make my ovals a little bigger and my lines a little smaller. There we go. See, this line was too long. This one's a little better. Now over here, if you decided to make a loop, you can choose to make some of your lights coming out of the loop. So just to give you an example, I'm going to make an oval right here and then 2 lines coming out. And then I'm going to make another one over here. Oh, I made the line first. Here's the oval and then my 2 lines. And we can keep going around and doing that. In fact, there's an oval right there and 2 lines. And there's a lot of space between these 2, but not that much space between these. So again, you can kind of play around with this. I'm going to make another oval here and my 2 lines. I'm going to speed this up while I go around this area. If you need a lot of time for yours, then you can pause the video while you make yours. Alright, now that I have all of my light bulbs on here, I'm going to do something extra on the ends. Now, if you are in kindergarten through 2nd grade, you don't have to do this. In fact, if you're in 3rd through 6th grade, you don't have to do this. You could also have just connected the line. But here is an extra little detail if you want to do this for your light bulb border. So the first thing is I'm going to put a little square on the end of this. So it's just a little connector to show that that's the end. Now over here, this is the part that we're going to be doing that's a little bit more complicated. The first thing we're going to do is right at the end of this light, we're going to add a rectangle. So, a line, make this a little longer, a line. So now we have kind of a backwards C shape or something, and then a line. Okay, this is going to be the light socket. Now, I'm going to make the part that you connect into the light socket. So for that, I'm going to make a U shape, like this, and then a line. So that's the part that connected into the light socket. Now we want to show that there's a light socket on the bottom that isn't being used. So after you have your rectangle shape and your lights going into the top socket, you see how this is closer to the top? We have all this blank area down here. we're gonna make 2 lines going down, kind of like a smiley face lines for a happy face. So those are the 2 eyes. And now in between, we're gonna put a little dot. It's closer to the bottom. That is what the empty socket looks like. So now it looks like our lights are lit up. Now, when we color them in, you can also add kind of like a yellow glow around them, so it kind of looks like they're shining a lot. Or you can also put little shines like this of light to kind of show that they're really bright. You don't have to do this. They're just little light lines to show how bright they are. I'm just doing it on a couple of them. So I'm putting 3 little lines. And in case you're trying to do this too, all I'm doing is 1 line in the middle, 1 line on the side, and 1 line on the other side. And they don't have to be perfect. So I'm gonna add 1 more over here, 3 little lines, and then I'm gonna add 1 more over here, 1, 2, 3 little lines. And that's it. Now, let's go ahead and get this colored in. Alright, scholars, so here is what my finished border looks like. These are my lights all nice and colored in. Now you probably noticed I left the background white. Now if you want to color the background, you totally can, but you can also use this as a place to write a card to somebody. So you could always fold it up like so, or you can make this the front of the card like this. And just to give you an example, let me just quickly fold this in half. I'm going to make this the inside of the card. So this is another reason why I did mine horizontally. So we could draw something here, open up the card, and you can write a letter or something on the inside. So just to give you an idea, I'm going to use the whole area, and I'm just going to go ahead and write Mary, Christmas, and then I'm going to put a nice exclamation point. Now, you can write whatever you would like inside the card. If you need to learn how to spell this word, you can just copy me. And then let's say, maybe I want to write I love you. Maybe this is to my mom or my dad. I love you. Now sometimes when we write capital I's, they look like that. Either way. So here is my awesome card with my cool lights border. Now I would like to see what you guys are working on.